Welcome to West Coast Wednesday here on Prospectors Radio with Kathleen Biffle, Rich Cooley, Scott Swiftwater Tony, Indiana Gold Hunter, Dennis Dayton, and your host, Tim Grimes. We hope you enjoy the show, and thanks again for listening.
And don't forget about Shad Biffle and Rob White Gold over there with Scott. What is happening?
It's Wednesday.
It is Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
Nope.
Where's your monocle at, Scott? We're back to the Monopoly man again. Get your monocle, Scott. Did you ever get it?
I got mine. I got my monocle. I don't know where it's at, but I got it.
Dang it. I don't think you ever shared it with us.
You're a
No,
liar.
he did not.
He didn't, did he, Shad?
He did not.
I didn't think he did.
We have a groomed Swiftwater.
Yeah, you need to get on that camera and show that off, man.
Yeah, hold on, Scott. There you go. Put it up there.
That-
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
in the camera. It is what it is. Yeah.
Twist it up. Now, why we have you full
I don't know
screen? Get some of your essential beard oil and massage it in there.
That's cool. I already got it in there. That's way.
Well, no, put it in there live on.
Yeah, you're supposed to do it live so people know what's going on.
Yeah.
man.
Lisa, will you go get
There you
Kathleen
go.
beard
Go
oil
get it.
for me?
We'll wait. Yeah. Go get it. Because
please?
I mean, this is important stuff.
Evidently, it's important stuff to Tim.
Take haircut too.
I did get a haircut, man.
This is
I like it.
No?
'Cause
Got it trimmed.
It's called beard oil, but I'm going to put it on my mustache.
Lisa. Bring a
My
powder
gosh.
puff too. Can Lisa powder the top of her
Powder.
head?
No
I'm
powder.
getting a bad glare off the top of that. Fresh
I know.
shine cut.
We need to doll it out. It's puffed up too much.
There we go.
Oh wow.
Oh, that's
There, Scott.
so much better.
I'll put the Amber hat back on for you.
All
How
right,
about
that's cool. Yeah, that did cut that glare down.
that?
Look at see, yeah, you got to start rubbing that beard oil and see it's. I,
He's all the way down. We got
I
it
see
going.
stragglers, man. Come on.
A little goes a long way.
Traveling.
That'll last you forever.
Did you get it, Rob? You got it there? Okay. Lisa,
Yeah.
Lisa is hooking him up. I see her reflection in the window. Thank you, Lisa.
Yeah,
you,
Lisa
Lisa.
says it's the ageless. What do you say?
Apothecary.
Apothecary.
Ageless apothecary.
Oh wow.
Okay, put a drop on your tongue first.
No, you just need a little.
Now, Kathleen, is he doing this correctly?
You can do it that way, or put it and go like this if you want. You can do
No.
whatever.
You
Well,
got
hang on. I got to get it on there first.
yeah, work it in there.
Yeah.
Rob, get you a little dab. Rob, you
I don't
want-
have a beard, so I can't tell you. Shad will tell you how.
Oh, there you go. Now, say it. Do not
I
pass
love
go.
it.
Now he needs a top hat though.
Yeah.
That right there is my monocle, guys.
It's
Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my monocle's made of silver and stuff.
no, take off the beanie
It ain't
and
like
then
the
put it
Monopoly
on.
guy. You just
Yeah,
can't
take the beanie off.
Yeah,
now.
take the beanie off.
Take the beanie off. Put the monocle in.
You can't put it in. It's a monocle. You don't.
Take the beanie cap off of your head.
Okay, now do it.
I'll hold the monocle up
Now hold it up.
and say it. And say the word. Say it. Do not pass go.
Do not go past go and do not collect $200.
Thank you, Scott.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
but my monocle, like I said, you guys can see it.
Easily entertained.
I got one. It's made out of silver and it's got a big silver chain on it. Stuff like.
Wow.
Yeah, I didn't buy the.
really
cheap-
nice.
I wouldn't expect nothing less of the Monopoly
He's
man.
high class, man.
Highfalutin.
I wouldn't go high class, but I can look like I am.
Now you just need the hat, the top hat.
I know he needs a top hat now
And a cane.
And a cane.
Yeah.
Okay,
a
you're going
tuxedo.
too far.
and a tuxedo shirt.
Yeah, because we want to be casual. That's who Scott is.
A tuxedo shirt, a top hat. Perfection. So if anybody's wondering what we need to send Scott now, a tuxedo shirt and a top hat.
No, actually, nobody has to send Scott shit.
What size shirt you wear, Scott?
You
Size
small.
It's medium.
You
It's a medium. It's a medium.
youth medium.
We don't need shirts.
Oh my
We
gosh.
don't need. I don't need clothes, folks.
You
Trust
need
me.
a tuxedo shirt.
Heck, the stuff that the mannequins are wearing is my clothes. Don't even. No.
But you know how dapper you would look here every week wearing a tuxedo shirt?
You know how dapper I look now?
But you'd really look formal.
Yeah,
I think he should have one, don't you, Shad?
I think you should dress it up a little more. Yeah.
Yeah, a tuxedo shirt.
Yeah, when I see you guys wearing suits, I'll think about it.
We didn't say a suit. We said a tuxedo shirt.
Tuxedo t-shirt, dude.
Yeah,
What do you think a tuxedo is? It's a suit.
we're not getting you the whole dang tuxedo.
The shirt, the t-shirt with a picture of a tuxedo on it.
Thank you, Shad.
Oh, okay, so wait a minute. And I'm not going to offend anybody out there that's actually did this, but I'm not looking like a retard on New Year's Eve with a tuxedo shirt on.
Well, we didn't.
It's not New Year's Eve.
It's not. We want you to wear it. For the
I'm just
show.
saying, if you see those guys wearing that, you're like, by 10 o'clock, they're drunk as crap. They're going to fade away and fall in the parking lot.
Okay.
What
Okay.
is that? That's what you do out front every day. I don't know.
Whatever.
One tuxedo shirt, one top hat, and
I have appeased you enough.
yeah, but you could appease us all every week if you.
The fun is over.
No, it's not.
All right, Scott, let's talk about it. How did you guys do prospecting this week?
Well, Rob's did really good.
Let's ask Rob that question.
Yeah. Rob, how was prospecting this week?
It's doing good.
Good. What,
Scott's
Scott,
been-
why aren't you going out?
Because I've been going through medical issues and I don't
Oh,
really
that's
wish
right.
to discuss them.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Ah, okay. All right.
I don't
Well,
want to have Rob carry me out on his shoulders because, well, I had a heart attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how's the weather been out there in Arizona for you guys though?
It sucks in the morning. By about 10 o'clock, it's pretty good. By about 10 o'clock, it's getting up to 50s and 60s. And then the rest of the day, you're pretty good. And then, what is it, 4:30, 5 o'clock?
Pretty much.
It starts going back down again.
Hmm.
So usually I get there a little after 10, and then I'll head out no later than 4.
Hmm.
I think the other day I didn't get at it until almost 5.
Yeah. Yeah, you did pull. Yeah, you had a little longer than that.
Rob, did you find any more of them little pickers?
Oh, not yet.
Not yet.
But he is on bedrock.
Are you?
Oh,
Rob?
nice.
You got down to bedrock?
And got down to bedrock.
Well, I had a theory.
Break
a long
out the
time-
vacuum cleaner.
Yeah, I had a theory a long time ago about where the bedrock was, where we started at and standing on, which the bulldozers and everything already pulled off. And then they put piles on top of it. So I thought to myself, I don't believe that they made piles after they dug it on bedrock. He got in far enough and went down deep enough that he actually proved what I'm talking about. What do you think, 2 feet?
Yeah.
There's about 2 feet of virgin ground on the bedrock that has never been dug.
Okay.
Now, do you do the shot back thing when you get to the bedrock?
No, not yet.
No,
We got to open a hole now. We got to open it up. It's right now. It's about what, 2 foot by or 3 feet by 3 feet.
give or take,
And
plus the closest rock at the top, close to 14 feet high.
You know, if you have one of those power stations, you can put a vacuum right up there and suck that material up.
oh no, I got everything I need.
Yeah, but I tell you, you can't run the generator across the creek because the water's too deep.
I can carry that son of a bitch.
Can you?
So is it starting to dry out or is it still wet as hell?
Yeah, the water's going down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it?
Good.
Like I said, Sunday, I think we have probably about 4 more weeks worth of water, running water, to the point where we can't sluice anymore.
Right.
Right.
I'm giving him 2, but
Still too. And then you
Yeah.
might get some more runoff or something or another
yeah,
storm.
but you got to have the water to run the sluice box, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I mean, you can have water, but if it's just like a horse pissing down your trailer, it's not going to be enough pressure to do anything. You know what I'm saying?
Depends on how big the horse is.
Right.
We don't have Clydesdales out here, big guy. I'm just
Hey,
saying,
you got donkeys.
Donkey.
yeah. The water's just really funny because, like I said, we're in a horseshoe, so you got to find out where the water concentrates and thins, and then that's where you want your sluice box. It's not always where we need it. You know,
Right.
you can't. I'm not packing buckets 450 freaking yards to go run sluice box when I can just take a dry washer and say heck with it. So,
Agreed.
but like I said, I told him if he wants to keep going down there and doing his thing, his season is his season. It doesn't concentrate on me because I got things going on and I'm trying to figure them out and
Mhm.
stuff like that. So He's good to go. Don't worry about him. He's fine. He's fine to go.
Yeah, we're not too worried about Rob. We figure he's down there getting the gold.
Yeah.
He showed us some pictures, and it's like, okay, Rob, keep it up. Now he's on the bedrock, so
That's awesome.
keep on keeping on.
I
Rob.
needs the good stuff.
Yeah.
Well, speaking on keeping on, right? Gold, see them prices?
No.
Man, it actually looks like it went down recently. Down another 87 cents, $1,874.21.
Yeah, gold went down because everything else rallied.
Yeah. Silver really took a tumble. Wow. That's down to $22.26.
That is down.
Bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a thing by one of my good childhood friends. He actually runs what they call grok trading. He's a day trader, and I seen a video there. He goes, "Oh yeah, the stock's rally." I was like, "Well, that ain't good for gold."
Yeah, platinum, that's come down constantly lately, but it did move $1.71 up so far, $972.16.
You know what? I wish platinum would just kind of fall out. That way, these idiots around town would quit stealing people's catalytic frickin' converters.
Well, they've just sentenced the guy in Central Ohio that was running a whole ring of it.
Damn.
Yeah.
Out of Columbus.
You know what? It's really funny because everybody's like, well, you should arrest these guys stealing them. I'm like, no, you should actually arrest the jackasses that are buying them.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't have an ID, driver's license number, we don't buy your stuff.
Well, like Ohio law requires, I think they put it just wasn't obviously being followed to limit how many you could take in, and it would have to be reported.
Well, now wait, I mean, if you're buying junk cars and taking them off, that's one thing.
Well, no, these are people coming directly in and you paying them. So there's a whole bill of sale.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. They got to start nicking the guys buying them, not the guys selling them. If the guys weren't buying them, these guys selling them would go steal something else.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, could you imagine waking up in the morning, you starting your truck up and it sounds like a NASCAR? Oh, that's going to make you feel good.
Oh, they hit people in parking lots outside of stores. They're quick.
When I was in college, I had
just-
mine stolen.
They just hit a church here, 6 vans, a church.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Those are expensive to get
Yeah.
replaced, man. Those aren't cheap, and there's a shortage.
Yeah.
Obviously.
I'm gonna go with old Yoder, and I'm gonna say if you steal off a church, you're surely going to burn in hell.
You should. Now palladium, though, that's part of the platinum metal group. That one's gone down quite a bit too. It's down at $1.72 more at $1,650.25.
But ain't that the same thing? Like platinum and palladium, they're both in a catalytic converter, right?
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. So they're pretty similar as far as their price movements. I guess I'll say iridium and ruthenium flat is all 4,500 and 460. So now that leads us, of course, to what is it, rhodium?
Rhodium.
Man, that one looks like it's moved a little bit. It ended up flat now, but it's down to 12,000.
That's unch. If it's unch, it's unch.
$12,000. And God, how?
Yeah,
What
wow.
was the all-time high?
I thought it
29,500.
was like 30, yeah.
Wow. It's like the Bitcoin of precious metals.
Yeah. Speaking
It
of
shoots
Bitcoin,
up and bombs.
how much
Stays
is the
down for
Bitcoin?
years. Oh yeah. Speaking of the Bitcoin, that one right now, $22,893.30. Looks like it's going down.
Yeah.
If you guys haven't followed my videos that I've been sharing talking about cryptocurrency, maybe you should.
When you wear a tuxedo shirt and a top hat.
Yeah. If you want to talk about crypto security, you got to wear a tuxedo
If
t-shirt.
you are in cryptocurrency right
Then you're
now,
legit.
I highly suggest you.
You'd be
Hey,
legit.
the government's coming in. They're saying, you know what? Now we're going to put rules on it.
You know what, Scott?
Sorry, but
I won't
As
listen.
they should.
If I was looking around like, oh, I want to listen to somebody talk about cryptocurrency in the markets, if I looked at you right now, it'd be no. But if you had a tuxedo t-shirt on with your monocle and a top hat, I'd
Right.
be like, this guy knows what he's talking about.
I'd be glued to the screen. He's a genius.
You guys, what I'm
Look at that,
talking
he's
about
got
is
a
now
monocle.
the government.
knows what he's talking about.
The
Exactly.
government is wanting to put rules on cryptocurrency, and they want to take control over it, and blah 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 blah. And
Not
which I
here,
told you
yeah.
this is coming. But
Here
the
it
main thing I
goes.
want to tell you about, no, really, if you think about it, the main thing I want to tell you about is it's actually illegal to try to come up with your own currency in the United States. So there's a broad sword here. They're fighting to get what it is they want control of it. But you're not allowed to make your own currency. I just can't make Scott Tony's bills of justice, woohoo, and start passing them out around America.
I've got an
Well, they
interesting
make
story
Monopoly
today.
It's illegal.
Thanks, Kathleen.
You can't make up your own freaking currency.
Kathleen, you found an interesting story today, you said?
Not about Bitcoin, but like just about all the scammers out there and investments, and sometimes regulations are overregulated, but sometimes there needs to be some guardrails.
Right.
Oh, and just by the way, everybody
Because
out
there are
there
some
everybody out there
shysters
listening.
out there.
There is.
IRS does not
Scary.
call you on the phone. Amazon does not call you on the phone. You don't need another car warranty because
No, wait till you hear this story. Wait till you hear this story. And I was astonished. And when I did the research and I looked it up, and it's so recent that there is not enough warnings out there about this
Yeah.
guy.
Oh,
And if I look at the old stories and the articles that Forbes magazine put out, and it's not the other guy, the Bitcoin guy. This is another one that you'll probably hear more of. But it's
Well, don't
crazy.
give it away.
I'm not.
oh, it's one of your stories tonight?
It's one of my stories
Yeah.
tonight.
Because I was like, keep
Nah, this
tell me
is
about-
West Coast Wednesday
It's
news.
one of my
Hey, I'm just gonna have to say it like this. If somebody calls you with an India accent, hang up the phone.
no, this guy's not,
Like you come again.
You call this person because you see him on Forbes magazine and you want to be
Yeah,
rich.
whatever. That's still. I'm not calling a guy from India is the biggest call center crazy crap. If somebody calls you saying they're from the IRS, if they even sound Indian, just hang the phone up. It's a scam.
Yeah, well, yeah.
So I didn't need that extended car warranty after. Dang.
That was probably the best thing.
If
about the global
if you got a guy
pandemic,
talking to you like from 7-Eleven, he says his name's Roger, hang up the phone.
Hello, my name is
Publisher
Roger.
clearinghouse.
Oh, there's
Oh yeah, that.
yeah, bull crap.
Send them a check and they'll send you your winnings.
Publishers Clearinghouse is not coming from freaking India. It's scams.
Yeah.
Don't trust them.
There's no princes that
Yeah.
need.
Hey, I'm not racist. I'm just telling you where all the scams are coming from. India.
Hello, my name is Jeff. I'm calling from Publishers Clearinghouse.
We are talking about
Me.
gold. Huh? We're talking about how to save your gold, not get stolen.
You guys are wrong.
No, I'm not wrong. I'm right. I got video after video after video. I got these.
Right over.
There's these two guys that I like the best, and they are freaking good because they're not only just people that make videos, but they're freaking super hackers. So they go backlog into their crap and start deleting their right off the bat, man. Just knocking them out. Bang, 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 bang. Delete, 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 delete. Thousands of dollars. Shut up.
Reel him in here.
Oh,
I'm just telling you guys out there, if somebody calls you, it's got an Indian accent, hang up the phone. I'm not racist. I'm just telling you, that's the ones that are doing it.
And this public service announcement has been brought
By Scott Tony,
I
not GPS.
Jesus God. All right, I think we need to take a quick break.
Anybody,
Come back
anybody
with
wants to
Kathleen's
contact me over that,
story.
contact Tim Grimes at GPS Radio.
All right, let's do that. Let's take a quick break and come back so I can hear the rest of
You're
Kathleen.
crazy. So.
I want to hear more. We'll be right back.
Do you like to mine for gold? Enjoy prospecting a nice crack in the bedrock? Enjoy getting outdoors to camp, fish, hunt, and hike on your public lands? You plan your trip, load the gear, grab the dog, put the family in the truck, and drive off to a locked gate. A sign says you cannot enter or access your own public lands. Mining claims and public land owned by we the people are being designated as off limits by our own government every single day. Are you concerned about the direction our government is going? Are you tired of seeing no access, no entry signs on your lands? We are, and we are fighting back. We are AMRA, America Mining Rights Association, the fastest growing small mining advocacy association in America. AMRA is a 501c3 not-for-profit formed by miners, hunters, off-roaders, retired military men, and women to stop the insanity. AMRA was formed to educate, unite, and help the small miners and public land users on their rights given to us by God. Do you want access to great mining claims? For a small tax-deductible donation to their Miners Legal Fund, your family gains access to proven excellent mining claims across America for an entire year. AMRA challenges the USFS, BLM, EPA, and the other agencies intent upon stopping you from enjoying your own lands. You are who pays these people's wages. It is time they listen to us. We need to unite. And that is what AMRA is doing. As you sit here right now, thousands of acres of public lands are being closed, locked, and blocked from use by you. Are you fed up yet? Join us. Get in on this fight and let's restore America to what our families fought and died for. Freedom. Just visit AmericanMiningRights.com. AmericanMiningRights.com. Also, check us out on Facebook at American Mining Rights Association. AmericanMiningRights.com. If you're interested in gold prospecting or treasure hunting as a career, hobby, passion, or just something you're interested in getting into, you have to visit goldprospectorspace.com. At goldprospectorspace.com, you'll find forums, chats, videos, blogs, sections on dry washing, metal detecting, high banking, and so much more. At goldprospectorspace.com. There's a store, classifieds, and at goldprospectorspace.com every Sunday night at 7:30 Eastern Time, tune in to Prospectors Radio, the talk show for gold prospectors and treasure hunters. GoldProspectorspace.com is a social network with thousands of members, and everything you need is at GoldProspectorspace.com. Sign up today and get connected to others who share your love of gold and gold prospecting. Let the treasure hunt begin at GoldProspectorspace.com. GoldProspectorspace.com.
It is time for Dredging Up the News with Kathleen Biffle. Mining news from around the globe, metal detecting, dredging, entertainment news, and fun facts as well. Here's Kathleen.
Hi, Dennis.
Jenny.
Just in time.
Hello, everyone.
Okay, so I will start off the story with that story. Start off the news with that story. Sorry. February 8th. So as we were talking about, investors beware. You know, with inflation, people are, trying to hedge against it. So what they're doing is they're going into turning their cash into gold. And you're hearing a lot of these companies that are coming out, turn your cash or your IRA into gold. Well, here's a story that it has recently evolved, and you probably will hear more about it. But I did run into this article. They call him the Great Gatsby of gold right now, but basically he took their money and vanished. His name is Tyler Gallagher. He evidently the story is kind of crazy. Mm-hmm. His company is called Regal Assets, and you can Google the company. I did. I mean, it's everywhere out there. He earned top ratings on his review sites. He himself was a cited expert, publishing articles online for Forbes, for Rolling Stone, Inc. Magazines rated his company one of the fastest growing in the country. You see his picture plastered everywhere. All these articles and everything about him, how great he is. And then one day, last October, he just vanished and disappeared. with all his gold, with everybody's gold. So really bizarre. Nancy O'Hara, one of the people he swindled, had an account or basically gave an account of what she went through, and that's just one of the people. Basically, she did all the research, read all about him, all the articles. So in November 2021, she transferred about $500,000, which was a third of her retirement savings, to Regal Assets. And his company said that they would ship 5 1-kilo gold bars, which is 53,100 ounce silver bars, and 24 Palladian American Eagle coins in her name to a Delaware depository under the custody of a Community National Bank. So Kristen Howard was the actual salesman who was hired by Tyler's company that told her that, and that he told her that she could expect the gold bars and coins to arrive 6 to 8 weeks. But 8 weeks came by and went without any signs of the metals. So in March of 2022, O'Hara called Howard, and he apologized and passed along the information to the president. At the time was Leah Donoso. Donoso seemed a little scattered, and she said, she didn't know what happened, that she had promised to help her, even gave her personal cell phone number and yada yada. So O'Hara also said that the Donoso, the president, offered a bunch of excuses, basically saying that the depository was back ordered, the bank was implementing a new system, and that the metals would be on their way.
Mm-hmm.
So it was taking a long time, and then by June, 5 months after making her initial purchase, she received a letter from CNB alerting her that the rest of her metals still hadn't arrived. Other Regal Assets customers by that time started complaining to the Better Business Bureau that they hadn't received their purchases either. Finally, in August, she received a call from Tyler Gallagher himself, basically being really flippant, saying that he fired the company president, that she'd been lying to clients and basically mixing up the money.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the last time that she heard from Tyler, and he's been missing ever since. So she is out of the money. So I did some research, and now, there was only one site that had this disclaimer on there, that basically when I was looking for information on Regal Assets, and there was still advertisements that, they run some really pretty ads, and this was the only little note that said there are many legitimate oh gosh, I can't read backwards. What does it say here? What does it say? I can't read.
It's backwards for us.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Hang on, now it's
Okay.
backwards.
There are many legitimate gold IRA companies, but Regal Assets is not one of them due to recent influx of customer complaints. Big heads in the way. About metals never arriving, accusations of fraud, and several lawsuits being filed.
Lean the other way.
You should think twice
Twice.
before trusting Regal Assets.
Huh.
So basically, customers are overwhelmingly complaining now, and they're mostly people, around 50, 60 years old, over 60, majority of them. And right now, they're still collecting complaints. Just in Texas alone, it's up to $4.6 million have been built. They've started a Facebook group, evidently, and I think there's more than 40 of them identified on there that have lost money due to this.
Wow.
This scammer. So there's more about this guy on this article. The article was super long, and he also started I don't know, I guess people go online and play video games. and they start these teams.
Yeah.
And Fortnite, is that
That's the big game.
there's a
yeah.
big game or whatever. He started this team of 30 people. Around the same time, he's also running this Regal Assets business.
Uh-huh.
And he, I guess, he recruited a bunch of big names in the gaming community. I didn't break down any of the names or anything, but he would give them bonuses to sign on, and they would play on these tournaments or whatnot. And none of them asked, where did this money come from? But I'm thinking a lot of it came from his clients.
Sure.
But then he's in trouble with that community too. He may have bilked them out of some money. I don't know how those things work. So they're looking for him too. Also, he listed his home in Beverly Hills at the end of November. His listing agent was Josh Altman,
Oh.
Bravo's $1 million listing show. So he listed it with them.
Ah.
That was at the end of November. So we're going to probably hear a lot more about this person, but it's fairly, things are just coming out, and there's a lot of companies out there that are, advertising, inflation, hedge against it, turn your IRAs into gold.
Yeah.
Just be careful.
Yes.
But I don't know.
But yeah, I mean,
This
that
person
when
did their
they're,
homework.
yeah.
And then you look at, is it SBX? Is that what's that Sam guy for Bitcoin? I forget his name.
Yeah.
All these, they were calling him the next JP Morgan, and he was on all these investment shows saying that he was this genius, and people were, trusting him. So who knows anymore? You can't trust the media.
Just go to normal sources, but also with gold pay dirt, like Jared said, don't ever buy from gold and pay dirt. And if you want to know which pay dirt places to go to, join goldprospectorspace.com for free, where we recommend all sorts of very good pay dirt providers.
That's right.
From I Pan for Gold, Dirt Hog,
There you go.
Gold Bay, to name a few.
So maybe we should just, cash in our
No,
401k and just buy pay dirt.
no,
No, yeah.
don't do that either.
No, okay. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Okay. On to the next story. All right. So a new study is going on. An aristocratic woman at the height of the French society at the turn of the 17th century, preserved her alluring smile by having her teeth secured with gold wires. So this was a painful procedure that may have made her condition worse, go figure. But the remains of a woman, her name was Anne de Allegre. She lived from 1565 to 1619. Well, her remains were discovered during an archaeological excavation back in 1988. But the study has been going on, and a recent book was just published. So this article resurfaced. And this was in northwestern France, where they found her. But she was embalmed and then buried in a lead coffin. So her bones and her teeth were really well preserved. So when they found her, she looked like this.
That don't look well preserved.
Well, I mean, for being in the 1500s,
Hey, yeah, I guess so.
she didn't turn to dust.
Yeah, this is true.
So the author's last name is Colletier, and she wrote a book about a new study on her teeth. It just got published January 24th. And basically, she writes about her studies involving the scans of the teeth, and you can see the gold where the wire went through here. So basically, it revealed that the wires were wrapped around the bottom of her teeth near the gums, and some of them were pierced, actually went through.
Ouch.
Yeah, ow. And she also had a false tooth made of ivory from an elephant's trunk.
That's cool.
And think about the time frame when this happened, like 1565, or and they're doing this kind of dentistry. I'm sure they didn't have, all the wonderful tools we have today and all of the wonderful, things
Yeah.
to make you numb.
Right.
So I'm sure that would have been painful.
They had opium. They had alcohol.
Oh yeah, true. They did.
Come on, let's be honest.
Opium, cocaine.
I mean, dental work goes back to the
Well,
ancient
yeah.
Egyptians, actually.
yeah.
So
Ah.
So
Wow.
anyway, yeah, I don't know.
She was
what-
hardcore. Yeah.
there she is.
Oh, that's her.
Some pages.
She's
Oh darn, I'm missing some pages.
I wish she was smiling in that picture so we could see.
Yeah, but this is what she looked like.
she looks
Wow.
French.
Yeah. Very
Weird.
legal.
Yeah. So I'm missing a whole page of my news. But anyway, that's what she looked like.
Beware of this guy. Don't know why she's missing her news story.
No, the pink diamond goes
Oh.
next.
Sorry.
Okay.
Check
So
it.
anyway, the next story, I'll just kind of remember it. I was reading on this one, but the next story involves a psychic. This is kind of weird. See this pink diamond here?
Uh-huh.
So evidently, this involves a psychic in Florida man, who ran an ad on his, I guess he goes by this name 1111, Giovanni 11111, whatever. His YouTube channel or station or whatever, claimed to be a psychic that if you contacted him, he would send his angels. He had 1,111 angels that would come and cleanse you or whatever. So the victim number one, we're just going to call him that. That's what the article called. He wouldn't give his name because he's probably embarrassed. Called into the psychic, and the psychic told him, send me your jewelry and I will cleanse it and I'll send it back to you. I'll have it cleansed and send it back to you and rid you of all this negative energy.
Uh-huh.
So the guy sends it to him. I think the guy was in New Jersey. I don't know where he was. So he sends it to him. The psychic says, this is no good. I'm sending it back. I'm going to need something more. So the psychic convinces the guy to steal from his employer. Well, his employer happened to be some like really big jeweler or something who had a bunch of jewels, and he stole like millions of dollars of jewels. And one of the piece de la resistance, where was it? 13-carat pink diamond ring that you see behind
You know what's awesome is I'm sitting here counting, like, I mean, I know a little bit about how finished gemstones are, but it's like they got 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 7 cuts to get down to that point.
Yeah, that is called an
That's
Asher.
Asher
That's
cut.
an Asher cut pink
Uh-huh.
diamond
Uh-huh.
ring diamond behind
You know what? I mean, can you imagine being able good enough to get those 7 cuts? Because that's not
Yeah.
a big stone. It's not like, it ain't like a 1 inch by 1 inch, right? It's like a ring stone.
Yeah,
It's a big stone though, but yeah.
I've got an Asher cut on my band on my ring. But yeah, that's also like really zoomed in too. But it's 13 karat. Mine is not.
I'm looking at.
Mine is not 13 carats.
I know, but I'm saying I'm looking at the ring prongs, and they look just like a regular, like a diamond ring.
Yeah, it's pretty.
So that's what I'm taking the size on, is like a diamond ring jewel. But to
Yeah.
have it,
Big diamond.
I know, but to have, I mean,
It's not costume jewelry size.
What's really remarkable is there's actually a 7-cut layer down to the point.
Mm-hmm.
For something that small, somebody didn't rush through that.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, that's just kind of crazy, but yeah. But the workmanship that went into it is what I'm looking at. Like 7 cuts? Really?
So this poor sap who wants to get angels to bless him, steals from his employer, mails the jewels to the psychic. His last name is Lee, and So then Lee, okay, this is where I don't remember, and I don't have my article. This is what he looks like. This guy. He does get caught, but how he got caught?
Go figure. He mailed it. What a dumbass.
This is how he got caught. So he convinces another guy who his name is, he's a jeweler, Zaki Salome, who was working with a friend who wanted him to I guess he wanted him to help him shape some of the gems.
Well, it wasn't for a haircut.
Yeah. So his name was Simon Alfax, and basically Salome, who was working with his friend, wanted him to help shape him, and it included that carat stone. And Alfax convinced him to buy Salome to buy an 1/8 interest into the carat diamond ring for $2.5 million. It was Salome who suggested auctioning off the pink diamond at Christie's. So this is how the FBI caught wind of it. And like, of course, it was reported stolen. So when Christie's, of course, is going to auction it off, they're going to advertise it. The FBI caught wind of it, found, put the kibosh on the auction, got the diamond ring, traced it back all the way to him, caught him, but the poor Salome, who invested $2.5 million into this business venture, lost his money to this Alfax, who I guess he didn't get in trouble because he didn't know it was stolen. This guy got in trouble. So he has $2.5 million of Salome's money, and the guy who lost the money is Salome. But this guy, of course, is in jail. Of course, the guy who stole it, victim one, is also in trouble for stealing.
Are you sure he's still alive?
No, he's in jail. The guy
Are you sure he's still alive? You know what? He could.
At the time of this article, he was.
Yeah, at the time of this article today, he is still alive. He's due in court in Florida. I
was just saying he could have Epstein himself. I don't know. Or wait, okay, never mind.
But the people who made out here was that Alfax guy, the jeweler.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to say he looks innocent.
Huh?
He's the psychic. He is the psychic. That's right here.
Psychic.
This is the psychic.
He should have known he was going to get caught.
I know.
That's right. Hey,
being a psychic, he should have known.
Chad, I'll tell you one thing. If psychics were for real, there would be a lot of lottery winners. Just saying.
Just saying.
And they bought your
Look, psychics ain't psychics. Psychics go on what you tell them, and they lead off your stories. That's what they do.
Okay. Cancel. There you are. There you are, Chad. Okay.
There you go. Wonderful news once again.
Hey, surfer dude, is the waves higher now?
Hey, man. All right. Well, first, let's take a look at Gold Prospector space, where we have some events listed. So coming up here on February 18th and 19th, it is Amra's public outing, Jackass Flats, in Morristown, Arizona. That does start at 8 a.m. on the 18th, running until 4 p.m. on the 19th. So if you go and find this in the events tab within Gold Prospector space, it has GPS coordinates, specific directions on how to get there.
Hey, when is it again?
February 18th through the 19th.
10 days. We got 10 days.
So, and it's cool. We've camped there several times. Great place. So make sure you bring stuff to bring comfortable, be comfortable. Tents, campers, cars can actually make it there. It's fine.
Okay, Shad, I want you to do me a favor. Can you text old Jimbo and find out if they're camping on where you have to have that state permit or no?
Well, that's, yes, where they are staying, and that's in the,
It's not in the ad. I didn't see it in the ad. That's what I'm
yeah,
saying.
they are staying, it's state trust land, which does require the payment. Now, if you camp a little bit up further in another spot, you're on BLM land, you know what I mean?
Right.
But there's directions because, instructions on getting the permit through the Arizona State Land Department, $15 for individual, 20 for family. It's good for a full.
Well, White Gold don't know it, but I think we're going to try to make it.
Oh, awesome.
Now, I don't know if we'll be pulling a camper. I'll just tell him to sleep in the passenger seat and put the seat down. We're good to go.
Yep.
Well, we're gold miners. We ain't softies, so.
Well, then you can just lay on the ground.
Yeah.
No.
No comfy car.
There's too many things that run around the desert at night. There ain't no way I'm doing that crap.
You're not a real miner.
In the truck.
But now, obviously, this is a great opportunity for AMRA to raise money as well to fight for your mining rights. They're going to have a miners dinner, which is $50 donation, which they always go all out. So it's a good barbecue.
Now, they said it was a donation. So if I go 20, do I get half the barbecue?
I doubt it.
I'm just talking. Maybe Shannon Poe's listening. He's going to get a laugh out of that. But yeah, okay.
Now on it looks like on Saturday they do have a metal detecting hunt, $25 entry, can be paid at the time of the hunt. They'll have anything from coins to several other prizes there for all the detectors. I'll also have a common operation dig on site, $25, which is really cool. So if you're not familiar with the desert mining, that's a great way, especially if you don't have equipment, you can go there and help out.
Right.
How that's done there. Now, to show up for the outing itself, it's free. You don't need to pay, for that dinner. If you don't want the dinner, you don't have to pay to go hunt. You can just come out, hang out, and go prospecting there on some open land that's nearby. But yeah, check out the site. There's a lot more details. They're even going to do a raffle where they got prizes from Keen, Mine Lab, Henry, repeating rifle arms, and the Roaring Camp Mining Company. So that all donated prizes, which is awesome. So
yeah, it's pretty cool because I think you guys went to that right once or no?
Yeah, we've been to a couple there.
I was gonna say Jimbo always goes. There's a lot of people that go out there and have a good time and stuff like that. I hated to go that way because that freaking state trust land stuff, and but now
it's $20. Get over it.
I don't want to spend it if I don't have.
But I do think Brian Wilder, I saw, Dennis, you posted a video, is driving out to Arizona to do some mining there, and he's eager. I know he's always wanting to dredge, but there's rarely water. But right now it looks like he's going. But I'm pretty sure he'll be at the.
Hey, Shad, there's still no water to dredge.
Oh, in some places. Not near around you, though, of course.
Well, yeah, they're not around me. That's for darn sure.
Yeah.
Hey, we're going down. He's still sluice boxing, but I'm just saying she's running out quick.
Yeah. So the next event is coming up February 25th. Looks like Thomas finally added some details. About time.
Yeah, right.
This is on the 25th of February, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Boone County 4-H Fairgrounds in Indiana, right?
What part of Indiana is it, Shad?
Boone County in Lebanon, Indiana.
I thought it was
Lebanon.
Yeah.
It's Lebanon.
Nope, Lebanon.
Remember Dennis Dayton? What was it last week, Wednesday? He tried to throw that in for a joke. I'm like, dude, it's Lebanon. So was I.
No, it's Lebanon.
Lebanon.
Yeah, sorry.
It's Lebanon.
But guess what? The Indiana Gold Prospector chapter. This is the big kickoff for the 2023 gold mining or prospecting season in the Midwest. This is now an annual Midwest Gold and Treasure Show that they put on themselves, not affiliated directly with the GPA treasure shows, right?
You know what, you guys? I think these guys are going to really take off. I mean, they're doing their own thing, and they're saying, we got to make it happen, and they're doing it.
Yep. So this is at the Boone County Fairgrounds located in the Farm Bureau Community Building Auditorium, right? So the site now has specific directions and address to put into your GPS. This is free to attend. Parking is also free
When is it?
on the February 25th.
Around the corner.
You know, they're going to have Prospecting Gear LLC, Indiana Pay Dirt Company on hand. So if you want to purchase equipment,
Come on, you
or
guys are
purchase
so
pay
close.
dirt,
Why don't you go?
we'll be in Kentucky.
Oh,
So,
there's your excuse.
hey, this is a pre-booked trip. All right, going to Louisville. Sorry.
I'm just saying it wasn't that far away. Wait a minute. What am I talking about? You still got Tim Grimes sitting there.
Yeah, exactly.
go.
There's more
When
than
you
just
go to the
Johnny
donkey
Cafe.
derby, I'll go there.
Well, Tim Grimes, next time the Donkey Derby comes up, maybe I will. But you
Well,
gotta.
all right. We'll talk about that in a second.
Yeah.
All right. Now, at this event, because thank you, Thomas, for adding details. You know, I got to read them all now. I'm obligated since you
Yes,
shared
you
this. They will have the Indiana Pay Dirt Company panning zone for everybody to practice their panning techniques. You get to keep any gold that you find. Looks like they are asking for a small donation to the Indiana Gold Prospectors via the purchase of a snuffer bottle at the panning zone.
Cool.
Pretty cool. They're also going to have a raffle that will include a few gold nuggets, pay dirt, and metal detecting supplies. As they get additional donations, they will be posting the event in Facebook too. Now for the raffle, you must be present to win. You receive one free entry ticket at registration into the Gold Show, and you'll have the ability to play that Plinko and win additional entries into the raffle. So that's pretty cool. Now, if you have your 2022 Indiana Gold Prospectors membership cards, each punch on your card for an attending an event that we have sponsored is good for a raffle ticket in their Gold Nugget raffle. So remember, bring those membership cards and pick up a new one for 2023.
Now, can you buy them? You have to buy them there, or can you buy them online? Can you buy them over the phone?
You'd have to contact Thomas Pennyweight folks for that information. Now they
That's
will
right,
be,
folks. It was Thomas Pennyweight, folks.
Yep. Now they will be discussing their 2023 Indiana Gold Prospector schedule during the raffle as well for the season. So they always put on great events, great potlucks, great group of people. So go support them and check it out.
And you know what's really good? They do a lot of them, like 6 or 7 a year.
Yeah, they do tons of events.
Yeah,
They're very, very active chapter, and there's good gold in Indiana.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying that's what the cool part about it is because they actually do get out and they get amongst themselves and go digging.
Oh
gold.
yeah, they go digging. They don't play around. Yep. So the next event, April 14th, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. This is posted by Matt Hayes on Gold Prospector Space. It's the Wasatch Gem Society Gem Mineral and Fossil Show. So coming at you where they'll have door prizes, a Wheel of Fortune, rock bags, kids table, demonstrations, a showcase displays, show and tell, and then of course dealers with crystals, rocks, minerals, fossils, wood, gemstones, jewelry, dinosaur bones, and much, much more. So be sure to check it out. There's a little flyer, and you can always post comments and questions on the site as well about that event.
Where is this located again?
This is in the USU Bastion Agricultural Center on 2100 West 11400 South in South Jordan, Utah, 84095. Go to the site, copy the address, put it in your GPS.
Now,
I'm just saying, if you get a better site than that, that's awesome.
what was the chapter's name?
It's just called the Wasatch. Yep,
Wasatch.
Gem Society.
Yes.
Wasatch. There you go.
Hey, that's what he's saying, man. I'm just following.
Oh, and that, the dates again, April 14th through the 16th. So, yeah, there you go. Multiple days to check them out.
Interesting.
Yep.
Is
So now we go to the paper events coming up at you. Hang on.
hey,
this
did we
one
really have
here-
this many events?
Look at that heart. Of
I
it.
know it's cool. I've been looking at it.
I know, but I'm just saying it's really great that the page is actually getting a lot of events posted to it, so people know.
Huh?
So I think that's impressive. I'm gonna 2 thumbs up on that one.
Yeah.
Yep, thank you. Yeah, post your events on there, and we'll be sure to share them. The more information you post, the more we'll talk about it.
That's right.
Thomas found out the hard way.
Yeah.
All right, well, we have right now going on, Scott, the Tucson Gem, Mineral, and Fossil Showcase.
Oh my God.
This is running all the way until February 12th. So guess what? We're in the final days of it here.
Yeah.
It's this weekend. Now, there is a main show that occurs in the Convention Center in Tucson, sponsored by the Tucson Gem and Mineral Society. That portion starts tomorrow, February 9th, and runs until they close it February 12th. Hours 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., $13 for a ticket, which are now available for sale. Again, that's at the Tucson Convention Center. They also have shows in random places to pop-up tents of various dealers all over the town. So it's always good to do some research if you're going to plan your trip, where to park. But
And I'm just going to say one thing right now. If you're within 2 days of being in Quartzsite, get there now before they leave there to go to Tucson. You might get some good deals. And that's all I'm saying.
thank you. All right. So, yeah, you can buy a heart amethyst. Ain't that cute?
It's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
want to put my head in there. Look, my head's in there.
Where's Kathleen at? She needs to be right beside.
Hey, Chad, what was the price on that?
$13. Oh, for the heart?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a door prize. You can win it.
Yeah. You need to go.
You know what? You look so much like a liar. I'm going to call you out on that one. You
All
just,
right.
you just had that face like, oh, I don't know what I'm talking about, but I'm going to throw it out there.
Yeah, might as well.
All right.
Somebody will believe
No
it.
price.
So the next here event is the Kennedy Gold Mine in Jackson, California. This opens for the season on Amador County Day, right?
This is Kennedy.
The history of the Kennedy mine is traced to January 4th, 1860. Now, this mine is credited with recovering $300,000 in gold value between 1870 and 1878. The amount of gold recovered prior to 1870 by the partnership is unknown, but considered modest compared to the $300,000 reported. So that you can go there now, it looks like, because hours run 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. So they're celebrating on Amador in Calaveras County.
You can't go there till March 4th.
Oh, well, you forgot the date.
March 4th.
Yeah. There is no date at the top.
Yeah,
No.
Amador Day.
Yeah, I don't know when that is. You didn't put nothing at the top.
March 4th.
March 4th, everybody. Okay, so get ready
There we go.
to celebrate. You know, if you're a resident of those two counties, you'll be welcome as guests of the Mine Foundation on Amador County Day. Be sure to check in the gift shop for your free pass. No fee for self-guided tours, which will include access to all buildings. They'll have family fun, displays, you know, again, free admission. So come check them out, support them. The mine will be open, rain or shine. So pretty cool.
Rain nor shine.
Yeah. Go get a picture of the same exact spot and post it on Gold Prospectors.
Man, I tell you what, the first person that does that will get a bonus present from Swiftwater Tony.
There you go.
If you get that picture right there and you're standing, you know what? I'm going to send you a bonus present. I'm not going to tell you what it is. It could be like I'll just make Y Gold make a pay dirt bag, or you know what? Maybe I'll just give you something better. We don't know.
Thank you, Scott. That's awesome.
Yeah, I'll do that.
I appreciate it.
But I want to see it look just like that.
Hey, you know what else you'll be doing, right, Scott?
No.
Well,
I
that's right. Coming up Saturday on March 11th is the Donkey Derby in Black Canyon City, Arizona, and East Deep Canyon Trail coming at you. A team event pairing a donkey with the person
You guys don't
or
understand.
walker.
You do not understand.
Donkey. Remember, Scott, donkeys will not be provided, right?
I told you, you
Oh.
do not understand about this. You can't, it's hard to, you're not going to run next to a donkey to keep up on the, oh yeah, we're in the lead right now, but I'm going to run a little faster and find out who's going to. No, it's not like that. It's like, everybody shows up and they do some stuff and go up through the mountains where, man, it's the bullshit.
Thank you, Scott. But that's why it's very important that you and your donkey spend time practicing and getting to know one another.
I don't got no donkey. I got Rob.
The music.
Yeah, I know. I almost need a music behind here because Scott, it's important you take time to understand donkey etiquette. All right.
Yes.
Because you don't get to be this champion by not practicing and understanding donkey etiquette.
That's right.
Right. So now they do, because Scott, I know you're a delicate person, right? Please wear gloves, to prevent rope burn, right? And protection from falls and cactus and rocks, because like you said, you may just get trampled by your ass if you're not.
Me and Rob does not fall off of a mountain.
Now, this course is 6 miles and there's a 9-mile course.
There's a 3, 6, and 9.
Right? It's rocky. It is steep in places. Boots are recommended even for the donkey.
Nice.
But it's not required, Scott, so don't worry. Now, dry camping is available, right? At Deep Canyon Ranch, $15 a night, but please contact them in advance. They do have, looks like bedding for the donkey, $15, also a night with shavings. You could probably save money if you room with your ass. You will have to clean your stall or be charged for cleaning. So take a bucket, Scott.
Hey,
Now,
what date did you say this was on again?
oh, don't worry. I'll get back to that. I know you're excited.
No, because I have a place, and actually, Why Gold just threw it to me, because if they're going down the actual Black Canyon City Trail for this race, that trail is what, 5 feet past my claim.
So what you're saying is this is like home.
I could be right there filming it for you, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can make a video out of it and still be sitting
Well, there you go.
We could cook up some hamburgers and hot dogs and stuff.
Because guess what? Participants, there is no swamping of the donkeys. So whatever ass you show up with, that's the ass you have.
That's right.
But you may run or push, pull, drag, or even carry the donkey.
Yeah, but wouldn't that be asinine?
But at no time will a donkey be ridden, right?
Don't ride the donkey.
But the donkey can ride you. So please use protection. Now, there are multiple events you can enter, like Kathleen said, 3-mile, 6-mile, or 9-mile donkey derbies, right? $60 entrance fee for each, right? Now, they do have a virtual donkey derby at the 3, 6, or 9-mile, and also ask for $60. Don't understand that? Check it out.
Hey,
Now-
Chad,
Yeah.
how much does it cost you? You said if you don't clean up your ass.
$15.
You
better clean your ass, is all.
You're gonna
Yeah.
watch it.
You will be assessed and charged for cleaning.
It's the way it is. You can't have him crapping all over everything.
You have to wash your ass.
Yeah, it's your ass. You got to take care of him.
Now,
You got saddles and everything else on him. You got to
I
wash him
think-
down. He sweats. You got to get him washed
Yeah.
off.
I know.
so if you look over my shoulder, I want you to look. I mean, that's a nice ass in the
That's
picture,
a
Yeah.
That
right?
is a well taken care of ass.
It is. This is the champion right here.
Yeah.
This week, this is Meet Kid the Donkey and Amanda,
He almost
who
looks like
won the
he looks like
6-mile run or last year.
Awesome.
Last week we met the 3-mile winner.
Yep. Now you got the 6-mile ass.
So
Right. Now, Kid was also selected as a reserve grand champion. I mean, really, look at that ass.
That's nice
It
ass.
is.
Look at that.
That is a nice ass.
That's a nice.
Big ass.
It's big. It doesn't look all hairy and raggedy.
No,
It's a well-toned ass.
It is well taken care of.
Yeah. Last week you had a really tiny ass, that one, the 3 mile. But the 6 mile you stepped up, you got a nice firm ass right here.
Hey, Shad, what was the name of your ass again? Or that ass?
Kid. Last week was Jitterbug.
Yeah, Kid with 2 D's.
Kid Jitterbug?
No,
No.
Kid. Last week's was Jitterbug.
Remember Jitterbug?
So maybe next week you may hear from the
The
9 mile
9
winner.
Yeah.
Well, we were thinking it was something else, but it's so cool because I, on the radio show, I want to get the names right because I know they're probably local. If not, they're doing this stuff like there could be an actual circuit. We don't know.
Well, you can
Well,
congratulate
obviously you could find out by
There's Facebook- I get it from the Facebook page.
I can find out a whole lot if I Googled it.
They're legit.
You could if you just go and congratulate them on their nice ass.
I just thought you had the information.
there's your local events of interest tonight on February the 8th, West Coast.
Well, we're gonna have a bunch of asses running around.
Yeah, you are. Yeah. Just
But like I said, if they go down, if they're actually racing where we think they're going to go down the Black Canyon City Trail, we can actually, like, right on my claim, I could set up a little barbecue and I could just take people coming down the hill.
I think the route is posted on the site, but I'll
What
look.
kind of hot dogs? Let's sell hot dogs. Okay,
Yeah,
Lee-
probably,
he's making money. She's like, let's sell hot dogs.
you probably show up with an ass that wouldn't even want to move. You just have a bad ass.
yeah. Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, I ain't riding an ass. I'm riding a mule.
Well, you're not allowed to ride them, but you can
Yeah, right.
stand along the trail so you can slap all the ass that goes by you.
Right.
I know, but hey, if I get the real back here, like Lisa said, let's sell hot dogs. I guess, yeah, actually, if they're that far in, they're probably what, 3.5 miles? Yeah, I could sell hot dogs there.
Yeah.
You never knew who's walking down the trail.
You never know.
$1 for a bottle of water.
That's right.
Man, you're cheap.
Sell water and hot dogs.
Yeah.
And
You can knit little donkey boots.
yeah. Oh, and yeah, and you can just comment everybody on their
No,
nice
I don't
asses
believe I'm
as
going
they
to
walk
be-
by.
Yeah.
I'd sell water slices of spam.
You can sell donkey dogs.
Oh, some fruit.
Oh, yeah, for the donkeys.
Donkey likes fruit.
You
the
know what?
walker may like
If the
fruit.
if the doggy's walking, how about a hand of hay for $5?
Well, you get out there and do it, Rob. You gonna film
Hear
it?
you to blast
Look,
honky
then you guys
donkey
do it.
all
Everybody
day
say,
long
yeah.
on the
How about a hand of
stereo.
hay for $5?
Yes, Scott, you need to play Wonky Donkey on repeat by your claim
Yeah.
all day long.
Donkey
Hey,
dog.
hey, believe it or not, between me and White Gold, we can actually do that crap.
I know, but here's what you do: you camouflage where the speakers are, so people just hear it coming up from the wall.
Oh no, they're gonna hear it right from us. Like, and he was wonky donkey, wonky donkey.
I'm not playing it tonight. But
Hey, if you guys have never heard that song, look up Wonky Donkey. It's one of Tim's favorite songs that cheers
It
him up.
is. I listen
Trust
to
me,
it
it's gonna
today.
go in your head like a bullet. But
Yeah.
yeah, he's super.
there you go.
All right, so that's it. That's the event.
That's it.
That's the
We're
show.
done.
We're done. We're finished. Dennis, we're glad you made it, bud. A little late, but you're here. Thank you for showing up. We'll see you Sunday.
Yeah.
What's up, Wonky
Weather-
Donkey?
Last few days. So I'm glad this is ending because I've got to run back to the bathroom.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we see you Sunday. Feel better, buddy. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Don't forget to pay the $15 fee to clean your ass.
That's right. And
Don't worry, he's paying every time he flushes for 5 gallons of water.
all right, we're out of here. Thanks everybody for tuning in. We'll see you Sunday.
All right,
Hey, guess what?
Good night, Go Diggers.
Shut up.
Diggers. You're right.
We want to thank you for tuning in tonight, and be sure to join us every Wednesday night right here on Prospectors Radio for our West Coast Wednesday show at 9 Eastern Standard Time. Thanks again for listening.
Wonky donkey.